So here in Los Angeles and California, we do have certain what we call mandatory retrofitting requirements. What does that mean? Well, first of all, as a buyer, you don't have to worry about it too much because the seller typically pays for those expenses. But what are the mandatory retrofitting requirements? Number one, it's smoke detectors. Number two, it's carbon monoxide detectors. Here in California, we have earthquakes, so it's an automatic earthquake gas shutoff valve. It's a valve on your gas meter that if an earthquake of over 4.3 happens, a little bowl rolls down and shuts off the gas. So if you're not home, there's no potential for fire. Then it's smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, low flow waterhead showers, low flow toilets. Also, if there are metal bars on the windows, which doesn't happen often in the west side of LA, but if there are metal bars on the windows, they have to have automatic releases from the inside that in case of a fire, you can pull it, pops out, and you can escape the house. And the last item is impact hazard glazing. A lot of the older sliding windows, those sheer glass windows, I'm sure you've seen those videos where people walk into a glass window and it breaks. Well, under California law, they have to have impact glazing shields. So it's a film that they put on the glass. If you walk through it, you don't get cut and hurt from that. The newer windows and doors are all automatically in compliance, but that's one of the last things you have to worry about under the retrofit rules. Again, sellers pay for that, and at the end of the day, you get what's called a certificate of compliance from the retrofit company, which is filed with the city of Los Angeles, because you cannot close escrow without that certificate of compliance or a waiver from the buyer and seller that you're waiving those requirements because it's a tear down, for example. So again, mandatory retrofitting is part of LA and California buying real estate. So always pay attention to that. You want to make sure that everything's in compliance when you buy a new home.